Alright y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Are You Experienced album. Now, I gotta be very honest with you, I'm very vulnerable at this very moment. This is the first time I'm ever hearing anything related to Jimi Hendrix in terms of his music. So, I've only been playing guitar for 2 years. I know you see them in the background. A lot of the music that I play was just the music I grew up to and some of the stuff that I react to on this channel to kind of give you a scope of things, right? Now, as I was learning guitar, I would go on YouTube and search up, technique tutorials and things like that. I noticed a lot of the tutors would be like, that is a very Hendrixy thing to do. Jimi Hendrix does this a lot. So I've heard the name as I started playing guitar, but before guitar, I never heard his name before. I was planning to do an album reaction to Jimi Hendrix a lot sooner. I was in the middle of a bunch of discographies that I wanted to get done first. So today is the day. Now, normally I never do research before an album, but because I'm a guitarist, well, a bedroom guitarist, I felt like I needed to for this one. So this is what I found out right here. This is the background information. Are You Experienced is the groundbreaking debut album by the Jimi Hendrix Experience and is widely considered one of the greatest debut albums in rock history. Before this record, electric guitar had never been pushed to these extremes. That is so crazy. Anyways, Hendrix fused blues, R&B, psychedelic rock, jazz influences, and experimental studio effects into a sound that permanently changed rock music. That is just the background information that I gathered for this album. So I'm very excited. I've been wanting to cover Jimi Hendrix for a long time. Just was in the middle of a lot of other discographies, but y'all know the drill. If you enjoy the content, please consider signing up to the Patreon. The sole reason why I'm able to continue to make content, but honestly, just you being here really means a lot to me. Now, with all that said, without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Okay, we got track 1, which is Purple Haze. Let's go. Oh, that's gritty and fuzzy. Oh. Oh, I like this a lot. Oh. That's crazy. Oh. Oh yeah. That's very psychedelic. Oh. This is It's been a while. That's oh wow. This is crazy. That was an amazing track 1. My introduction to Jimi Hendrix, the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Golly, wow, that was a lot of fun. Okay, so the song was Purple Haze. I think we can kind of infer what they're talking about, or at least I can. The altered state of consciousness, if you will, right? You know, probably not sober when they were making this, given the time period. Y'all was really partying back then. Anyways, that guitar was very fuzzy, but I also had some. I like my guitars with a little bit of feedback. Sometimes people can say it's a little bit of sloppy play, but depending on the time period and what kind of music you're into the most, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, dun, 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 that guitar riff just had like a groove to it, just made your shoulders go like this. And I got to keep in mind, due to the background information that I read, that this was innovative for its time. This is what kind of set the standard in terms of like pushing rock music. So I'm taking all this in as if it's brand new and the field has yet to hear it. This album came out what year again? It came out in 1967. Whew. Okay. This is amazing so far. Vocals, I'm assuming upon my research, I'm assuming that's Jimi Hendrix. I know there's another person who's Noel who does backing vocals, and Mitch is drums and percussion. I normally don't do background information before doing albums, but because it's Jimi Hendrix and I play guitar and I've been wanting to learn a lot more about him, this is the reason why I do it. But track 1, Purple Haze, amazing. I even pulled out the shades, which I haven't done in a very long time. Crazy. But track 2 is Manic Depression.
Manic depression is searching my soul. Just don't know how to go about getting it. Feeling, sweet feeling, drops from my fingers. Manic depression has captured my soul. Yeah. Woman so weary, the sweet cause in vain.
That's so nice.
You make love, you break love, it's all the same when it's over. Music, sweet music, I wish I could caress. Manic depression is a frustrating mess. Wow!
Oh my God.
Well, I think I'll go turn myself off and go on down. Really ain't no use for me hanging around. You're kind of sweet. Music, sweet music. I wish I could caress and a kiss. Manic depression is a frustrating mess. Wow! Yeah.
That is crazy. I like the way the drums are recorded. Nice. Oh well. Okay, there's a lot there's a lot to talk about, and I don't even know where to start. I mean, I guess you got to start with the guitar. So I know all my fellow guitar players can feel me on this a little bit. So it's one thing. Okay, so I had a large portion of my life where I knew guitar was hard, but I never played it, never cared to like look at it or like see videos of people playing it. So when you listen to music and you hear the guitar, you're like, oh, that's a nice guitar. But you feel like if you put the time into it, you can do that. But people who've been playing instruments know that is really hard to do. Like some of the techniques that is used, and you just listen to the licks and how they might be played, and you're like, wow, it's like it's just crazy, especially to kind of come up with this, right? It's one thing to play along to a song that you have tabs for online or can maybe decipher because somebody already made it. You just got to listen to it and play it back. But to kind of come up with this and just kind of do your thing, that is extremely difficult to do. So the skill level is insane. So when I'm listening to the guitars on here, I'm listening to it as if how would it be played, and I'm just picturing somebody live playing it. I'm just like, that's crazy. But then you got to think about, you got to come up with this too. So he came up with this, which is another aspect to this. But anyways, I really like how the drums are recorded on this album. They're like not the clean, well, they're clean, but not too like, it's really hard for me to explain. But the percussion on here, there's like a certain element I feel like they're playing different drums at once. I could be very, very, very wrong. But yeah, that was like a mixture of like jazz and blues in a sense. Manic Depression. So far with the first two tracks, I feel like we're gonna get a very deep album in terms of kind of just what it's all about. So I guess that was more so about emotional instability. Again, this is just a first reaction, so I could be very wrong. There's too much to like really pay attention to. Like I'm trying to gather all my information at once, but that aggressive like bluesy rock guitar with some of those jazz elements in there, it's just like damn. And then you hear like that call and response, or like not call and response, but the vocals harmonizing with the guitar. It's just like this is just crazy. But anyways, track 3, which is Hey Joe.
Hey Joe,
Have I heard this before? I feel like I might have heard this one before. Like just that intro part, like the guitar in the beginning. I think I've heard that, but I never heard the lyrics.
Hey Joe, where you going with that gun of yours? Hey Joe, I said, where you going with that gun in your hand?
Oh.
I'm going down to shoot my old lady. I caught her messing around with another man.
Oh, damn. Oh.
Yeah. I'm going down to shoot my old lady. I caught her messing around with another man.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
Hey, Joe,
Oh, backgrounds.
I heard you shot your woman down. You shot her down, down. Hey, Joe, I heard you shot your lady down. You shot her down to the ground. Yeah. Yes, I did. I shot her. I caught her messing around town.
The contrast between the lyrics and the harmonies.
Yes, I did. I shot her. I caught my old lady messing around town. And I gave her the gun.
Yeah.
I shot her. All right. Show her one more time again. Yeah. Oh, dig it.
I like that. harmonies are beautiful. Okay, so right there in the written by it says Billy Roberts, which from my understanding he's not in this band, so I'm assuming that is a cover, so that might be why I've heard this song before. I don't recognize everything else. I only recognize the intro of that song, and that's it. I mean, the storytelling on that song was pretty cool. I mean, a man fleeing from just like murdering his wife, which, well, the act itself is not cool. I'm talking about the imagery in terms of like the sound mixed with the storyline. Assuming this is a fictional story, of course. Yeah, but that was a bluesy, heavy on the blues side, but also some rock in there. So I've noticed blues and rock have a very large correlation as I've been reacting to rock music. So I think I'm not comparing bands at all, but I think one of the starts of my rock music journey was Led Zeppelin, and then that's when I really discovered that blues is heavily intertwined, and then I got into the Beatles, and then we get so on and so forth, right? So I'm learning a lot about blues and rock music and blues in general without directly getting into it, right? And I just feel like the guitar on here is very expressive. So you have the feeling of the vocals, and the vocals really lend into feeling the music, but you can also feel it the same way with the guitar. And I feel like both the vocals and the guitars have like this restraint on them, like they want to like just burst out, but they're kind of restraining themselves, which also aids into the feeling of what that guy is possibly feeling in that story. I could be thinking way too much into this, but I've been known to overthink, so I'm sorry. But pretty great song. I mean, I could feel like I can close my eyes. Those harmonies are beautiful in the background, given the contrast of the harmonies and everything else in the song. But yeah, I really did enjoy that one. Now, next track is track 4, Love or Confusion. I like that melody. Oh, that's nice. See how the vocals and the guitar work together? So what I'm hearing right now is extremely new to me. So like I don't even know how to react to stuff like this because again it's very very new to me. So I'm listening to all this stuff, but there's like all these swirling psychedelic effects. So I'm in the middle of getting lost in the music itself, with all these different layers of guitars and all this kind of like experimentation. But then I gotta like remind myself that I'm recording and I can't just like doze. I'm not necessarily doze off. That's not the correct term, but like just disappear from this world. I can't entirely do that. But love or confusion, I mean, it's exactly what the title says, like that disillusionment between what is like real, what is not when it comes to love, and just kind of just like your emotions probably getting the best of you, like kind of putting that wall up for you. I noticed like one of the things I'm picking up is possibly like signature style. Again, this is only one album, but given the fact that this album is like an album that kind of shapes the rest of the genre, I'm trying to kind of compartmentalize like my understanding of the genre itself and just this album. And I'm listening to like all these swirling effects and all these like kind of eruptions and explosiveness and just the feel of the guitar, and I'm picturing like him play it, and I'm just like a little bit in awe, like, because you also came up with this. That's the thing. Like, I can go on YouTube right now, or I could just like play this song back very very slowly, and I can dissect it and play it. But I didn't come up with it. It's one thing to play it. It's like, anyways, I don't know. I'm a little bit lost of words right now. I'm sorry. So I do really love that song. I like how you can get lost in the production side of things, and also in just like the songwriting and the feel for the vocals as well. Like everything's in tune right now. Everything's perfect. But track 5 is May This Be Love. See, like that sounds like I'm melting right now.
Waterfall, nothing can harm me at all. My worries seem so very small, but my waterfall, I can see my rainbow calling me through the misty breeze of my waterfall. Some people say daydream is for all the lazy-minded fools with nothing else to do.
Oh my God.
So let them laugh at me. So just as long as I have you to see me through, I have nothing to lose. Long as I have you.
They play with my headspace.
Fall with me for a million days. Oh, my waterfall.
Oh, that's crazy. Bro. This song makes me feel like I'm one. I love that one a lot. A couple comments. That song made me feel like I was one with nature, like I was rooted in the trees and the grass and the water. I just felt like I was really in tune with Mother Nature. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. I do also want to highlight the mixing and just the engineering of this album is absolutely perfect, especially that song in particular. I mean, I meant to say it in the last track as well, but that one really showcased it, especially towards the end with just letting the guitar do its thing and some of the percussion. That was great. Now, I noticed with some of the older albums, they like to remix it and remaster it for like people who can listen to it today, right? So it might be slightly different, but it doesn't say remastered version. It does say the deluxe version. That's usually like a whole completely different thing. So I'm assuming they kept the original remastery, maybe just raised the volume up a little bit, because some of the older albums they do, what you call it, they are a little bit like in terms of sound a little bit lower. But wow, that was an amazing song. I closed my eyes and again I was one with nature. Now, again, that was like finding genuine peace and comfort, but with the waterfall. Ooh, that was very dreamy and ambient too, which is so crazy because most of this album has a very gritty and heavy feedback giving guitar, but that one was just like clean and ambient. So it was something different, which I really do appreciate. That was amazing. Wow. You know, off the strength of what we've heard so far, the first 5 albums, I'm downloading the whole album. Like I just downloaded the whole album. And I'm probably gonna buy the vinyl. So we're off to a really good start with the Jimi Hendrix experience. As long as y'all keep showing love to the videos, man, I'll keep doing the discography deep dive. So this one on camera though, whew, this is nice. All right, but track 6 is I Don't Live Today.
Will I live tomorrow? Well, I just can't say. Will I live tomorrow? Well, I just can't say.
I like the back and forth.
But I know for sure I don't live today.
I like that feedback in the back. Wow. Oh. Oh my God.
life nowhere.
That's so crazy. That's what I'm talking about, the mixing. Oh my God. That was like a prime example of what I was talking about, the mixing. So it sounded like you were like getting warped in and out of this world back into like where he was at. That's literally, that was crazy. Listen, this is gonna be one of those album reactions where I just don't got no words and I'm just experiencing. No pun intended. Are you experienced? I know there's a lot of life themes. Like this one had like more so like the disconnection of life. And when it comes to rock music, I genuinely love that kind of subject matter. When it comes to like the human condition and just kind of how people live their lives, that is covered a lot in rock music. So I really, really, really love that subject matter. I think one of the things that really sets these bands apart are like their use of all the instruments, obviously, and just like some of their riffs that they create, them being so powerful, and the dynamic strumming, maybe even changing the time signature at times, and just like the feedback, like this one right here, the psychedelic feedback, just really like it's crazy. Like this all like it's just insane. But yeah, that was a really nice one. That was like I don't have too much words anymore. I feel like I'm gonna say that every song for the rest of this album now, because this is still very early on. But track 7 is "The Wind Cries Mary."
After all the jacks are in their boxes and the clowns have all gone to bed, you can hear happiness staggering on down the street. Footprints dressed in red, and the wind whispers Mary. A broom is drearily sweeping up the broken pieces of yesterday's life. Somewhere a queen is weeping. Somewhere a king has no wife. And the wind, it cries, Mary.
This is smooth.
Traffic lights, they turn blue tomorrow and shine the emptiness down on my bed. The tiny island sags downstream, 'cause the life that lives is dead. And the wind screams Mary.
Their music just takes you elsewhere.
Blown in the past, and with this crutch, its old age and its wisdom, it whispers, no, this will be the last. And the wind cries.
I really enjoy about this album. And to y'all, it's gonna sound like, well, this is just, you know, how things were done back then. And what really angers me is like the shift in the music industry and the labels forcing artists to move towards a playlist type vibe for creating of albums. But back then, because I'm doing a lot of reactions on previous albums that were before my time, and just, you know, albums that I just never heard before, I would have never really discovered. And I'm listening to this album, I'm like, yo, they are creating an album, they are creating an experience, they are creating just a journey for you to go on. Like The Wind Cries Mary, I can close my eyes and just get lost and really immerse myself in the music. And today's music, they don't follow that anymore. It's not necessarily the artist's fault, though some of them do have a fault. But the labels are creating songs for streaming, and just not necessarily for somebody to play the whole entire album, but for singles to do their thing and for songs to be on playlists. And I'm listening to this album, I'm just like, I wish I've heard this so sooner, man. Like, my life could have been definitely, I wish I was younger playing guitar. I wish I picked it up when I was like 8 years old. Could I have afforded it back then? My parents afforded it? Probably not. But that will to want to do it at a young age. And probably I would have, when I got my first job at 16 or 17 years old, like, as soon as I got my check, I probably would have bought a guitar right away if I, you know. And I'm listening to this, and I'm getting back to the music, by the way. It's just like, I can't help but like just think out loud when I listen to stuff like this, and I get into like this deep state of reflection. But The Wind Cries Mary, that song, which is crazy, is the song is about reflection and regret. And then you have like the beautiful clean guitar melody just lulling you through, pushing you through the wind, just letting you go with the music. And I think what really aids in that is like the chord embellishments and just giving it that soulful vibe, yet still some restraint that, wow. I'm telling you, man, like, wow. Oh, man, now, look, this is why I genuinely care about this, bro, which is why, like, now I'm getting frustrated at today's music right now. But anyways, track 8 is Fire. Oh.
I dig this, baby. You don't care for me. I don't care about that. I like to laugh at. I'm the only one a burning desire. Let me stand next to your fire. Hey, let me stand next to your fire. Whoa, let me stand, baby. Let me stand. Yeah, baby. Listen here, baby.
That's
Like it's so crazy. You say your mom ain't home and ain't my concern. Just to play with me and you won't get burned. I have only one itch and desire. Let me stand next to your fire.
I like this a lot.
Let me stand, baby.
The variation in this album is also great, man.
Oh, let me stand. And let Jimi take over. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, get on with it, baby. Ow.
Let Jimi take over. Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. I dig this. Now listen, baby. If you try to give me your money, you better save it, babe. Save it for your rainy day. I am the only one a burn desire. Let me stand next to your fire.
I like how this one has a live feel to it. Like they're performing it live.
Let me stand, baby. I ain't gonna do you no harm. Ow. Yeah. You better move over, baby. I ain't gonna hurt you, baby. I ain't talking about your lady. Ow. Oh, yeah, this is Jimi talking to you. Yeah, baby.
You know what's cool? There's so much to like just pick apart. I think one of my favorite things about that song is the fact that it sounded like they were performing it live, like they were talking to an audience. He's like, move aside, like Jimmy's here. He about to do his thing, right? And then the solo comes in, which is which is cool. And there's some flirtation in that song as well, but I think having like that faster pace, kind of rock funk feel to it, the tight rhythm just playing really aids in that just explosive kind of fun feel to this. I'm thinking about like the techniques used. I'm thinking about like how he's playing the guitar, and I'm picturing like a live version. And there's just so much like swagger to him as well. And mind you, this is without me seeing a video of him perform. So like it just exudes through the music, like that swagger to him. That like this is me with my guitar, and I'm one with the guitar, and like he's on like another level. Again, I've heard his name a lot just through like people talking about him, and I've always been meaning to do the deep dive, but I never did it because I was in the middle of so many discographies. I was doing Pink Floyd, I was doing Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, and Black Sabbath. I was doing so much at once. I really wanted to get organized and kind of finish them off so I can move on to other ones. And then finally, like, I mean, so far, as good, if not better, advertising what the comments are saying than what people were saying. So everything's going good so far. Track 9 is Third Stone from the Sun. Like, this just feels nice. But you also got like this hazy sound in the background. So I do gotta pause it here because this is a longer track, and due to copyright reasons, if I don't pause it, let the whole 6 or 7 minutes play, it'll probably get the whole thing deleted. So you can get mad at me all you want in the comments. I'm letting you know now before you even just type it right now. I'm doing the whole video a favor by not letting the whole thing get deleted. Okay. So far right now, like they have like this hazy feel to it where again it feels like you're kind of in your mind at the same time, but somehow like still in tune with nature. It's a weird thing that's going on in my head right now. I think even like this cover art and like the lens that's used to kind of take the picture, that in itself kind of really lends effect into like, okay, we are. And the crazy thing is this is called Are You Experienced, which is like they're enlightening you with like this new type of journey and the whole spiritual sense. It's so crazy, like when you get into the music and the nitty gritty of stuff, like how the different elements and kind of the stuff they use in the studio to kind of get you into that world. even like the wind noises. Like to use the instrument itself to kind of create this, you know, that whole whatever that was.
Although your world wonders me with your majestic and superior cackling hand, you are people I do not understand. So to you I shall put an end. Never hear surf music again.
I have no idea where I'm at right now. I don't know what to say. Okay, so like my mind was just mentally just like like I don't know, like I felt like my brain was like grabbed like this and like just shooken up right there. That sounded like we're like in a different world, like the doom 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 doom, and then you have like these wailing guitar sounds. I don't know, man. Maybe like the underworld, or maybe like some aliens, or maybe a mixture of both. You know, that was like an extreme, like I'm talking about extreme psychedelic kind of song, but like so much like experimental like soundscapes that I can't even necessarily put my finger on, and to have like these instruments play a large role into that as well, and not just essentially like the vocals, because the vocals also lend into like, you know, it being like dark and in this kind of different world in a sense, right? But then you also have like the this reoccurring melody, doom 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 doom. They kind of keeps you somewhat grounded, but then everything else is like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm doomed right now. Like I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's happening, but like we're definitely not in Earth right now, which is crazy. And I keep saying that's crazy because this genuinely is. So that's definitely one I'm gonna have to listen to a few more times just to kind of even get a grasp of what I just heard right there. Because lost words. And again, this is what, 67, bro. Like to make this at that. I'm just in awe, like at the time periods, because when I react to albums, I keep in mind the year that they came out, just because again, I'm not from the era. I wasn't born yet, so I try to do my best to contextualize or like get a little bit of a history lesson as I'm learning, and just because it's one, like I don't have to like this, but I do like it. But you know, if I didn't like the song, I would still keep in mind the time period because you want to be as respectful as possible. But I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due. That shit was insane. Oh, I almost went a full video without cursing. I'm sorry. But track 10 is Foxy Lady. Oh.
You know you a cute little heartbreaker. Foxy. Yeah. And you know you a sweet little love maker. Foxy. I wanna take you home. Lady.
So much feel in the voice too.
Lady. Here I
I love this song a lot.
Lady, here I come, baby. Coming to get you. Lady, you look so good.
This is an amazing song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a song I want to learn how to play. Well, a lot of these songs I want to learn how to play, right? But this one's a very more of a flirtatious take on a song. You know what I noticed too? A lot of albums from this time period, especially in rock music, like we get the flirtatious context. We get what they're referring to, right? But it's not necessarily done so in a very vulgar way. Now, I'm a person who doesn't necessarily care about that. Like I can enjoy music just a little bit more in there, like in that realm, but at the same time I also don't mind like music that's not as vulgar, which is this right here. So this one, clear attraction, very clear, a lot of desire. He know what he want, but it's not so done so in a vulgar way. It's done so like whether what age range or how you grew up, like if you're a person who hates when people swear, or if you're a person who just swears all the time, I feel like the song really fits any kind of demographic. But that dun, 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 dun. When they get into like that the blues rock groove, that's like an automatically win for me. I just gravitate towards that sound so much. Again, like before playing those guitars, man, I was literally just playing along to R&B music, some of the hip hop songs that have a guitar in there, and then as I started reacting to stuff on YouTube, I started picking up songs that I really wanted to learn, and kind of that's where I really expanded my lead guitar skills, the soloing and stuff like that, rather than just being rhythmic all the time. But when I'm listening to stuff like this, I'm just like dun 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 with like thick distortion. It's just a powerful feeling that I can't really escape. Like I love that feeling so much. I never would have found out if it wasn't for this YouTube channel how much I love that bluesy rock groove. But yeah, Foxy Lady's amazing. Track 11, Are You Experienced?
Your mind together, then come on across to me. We'll
it's like that warping, like reversing tape.
We'll watch the sunrise from the bottom of the sea. But first, are you experienced? Or have you ever been experienced? Well, I know, you probably scream and cry that your little world won't let you go. But who in your measly little world are you trying to prove that you're made out of gold and can't be sold? So, are you experienced? Have you ever been experienced? Well, I have.
I love this. I'll tell you right now, I love this a lot.
Let me prove it to you.
Like, golly. Like, to have you immersed and not get bored, that is a skill in itself.
Trumpets and violins I can hear in the distance. I think they're calling our name. Maybe now you can't hear them, but you will if you just take hold of my hand. Oh, but are you experienced? Have you ever been experienced? Not necessarily stone.
Their use of studio effects
beautiful
to create what they're going for is like impeccable. Like, there's so much going on right here, but it's all very important. Like you hear like that high pitched noise, like don't. Like that was there and that's what I'm talking about, the mixing. Like it leaves and then it comes back. There's so much to talk about because of how like experimental and psychedelic this album is, and their use of like all this experimental stuff. Like this is like the stuff I get excited for. Because you have all these like backwards studio effects, like the reversing the tape or whatever, right? But then there's all like this hypnotic features, like the don't. Having that repeat just is gonna make you like, what? Like I'm like getting lost into something. But then you also, again, these warping stuff and man. So are you experienced? Like they are putting you in a journey to like expand your consciousness and like get you out of your own reality. And for an album to do that the way it's doing it so far. Now, again, this is the deluxe version. I'm gonna go out in a limb. I could be very wrong and say that Are You Experienced is the last song of the standard version, and Stone Free all the way to Red House are probably like the deluxe versions of like the studio add-ons, right? Could be very wrong, but I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. But that's not the important part of what I'm trying to say right now. So for them to have an album where, again, I've never done drugs before. Just never have. Don't got nothing against anybody who does it. I know people who do it, and quite often they do it. And actually, where I'm from, a lot of people do it. So, for them, and I hate using this, but like I've never done it, but it kind of feels like if I were to do it, like I would want to listen to this album. Like this is going to be a top album that I would want to listen to if I did do it. Again, I haven't done it. Don't have necessarily any plans to do it, but man, if there was a reason to do it, it would be to listen to this album in a different experience than what I've already been. Like I'm going through this journey right now that is so different than what I've ever experienced, and then to add that factor would be so insane. That would probably be like send me to the hospital because of how much I generally care about this, and like my heart and my brain would just be like, it would just be doing too much work. But wow, it's just like. It's like mind-boggling. Like it makes you scratch your head. Like you made this in '67, right? Wow. It's just like wow. That's how you know. Like I'm losing. I just don't have no words to describe what I'm hearing no more. Just wow. Or that's crazy. But track 12 is Stone Free. Oh, a little lick in the background.
Listen to this, baby. Woman here, woman there, try to keep me in a plastic.
Not for nothing. Again, the songwriting is really great on this.
But they don't realize it's so easy to break. Oh, but sometimes I could feel my heart kind of running hot. That's when I got to move before I get it caught. Baby, you can't hold me down. I don't wanna be tied down. I gotta be free. Oh, I said stone free to do what I please. Stone free to ride the breeze. Stone free. I
Oh, okay. I love when he does that. There's so much like bravado to his playing. Okay. I love when he does the turn me loose or let me go in. You know that when he does that every once in a while, it's like, all right, I'm about to go crazy. Like, and then he just does a solo like this. So it just he has like this bravado to him when it comes to just playing, right? And Stone Free, like it's a little bit of the rock star lifestyle, you know, kind of resisting the commitment side of things. But you know, so I thought about it in the middle of the song. So I don't post none of my guitar playing stuff on YouTube. I refuse to let anybody just take away my love for guitar just because there's a lot of guitar elitism out there. The guitar community is so toxic, bro. It's so insane. They'll judge you for the type of guitar you have while playing a certain song. Like, for example, if you're using I don't know, maybe using like a SG to play funk. It's like, all right, man. It's like they're gonna judge you for that. But little do they know that was all you can afford, and you just made a bit. You don't necessarily find what kind of music you want to be playing. You can't afford to buy a bunch of guitars, right? And there's also like, oh, you're not playing the chord the correct way. It's like thumb over this one. It's, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a chord where I'm blanking now, but there's a chord where you need. I'm getting too in the weeds now, but you got to play it a certain way. I like to play it a different way. Just my style of playing. I use like I especially use the thumb over method. My guitar players know. Bro, like they'll nitpick everything. Like it's so crazy. You can be the second coming of like all the greatest guitar players compiled into one. People are gonna find a way to hate on you in the guitar community. It's so crazy. But the point is, every once in a while I'll post like a quick clip in my Instagram story. It's very rare, probably like once every 7 months or something like that. But there'll be people that swipe up on my story. And, you know, I'm not even going to get into it. Never mind. I'm sorry. I just wasted your time. I'm so sorry about that. Just know, like, he was making me think about some stuff that, you know, I was like, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not sorry about that. Just ignore me. I wasted your time. I'm completely sorry. Genuinely sorry. But yeah, a very fun song. I like that one a lot. But maybe you can infer what I was trying to get to in that story. Maybe. I really want to share it, but at the same time, I'm not going to. Sorry. Track 13 is 51st Anniversary.
For 50 years they've been married. They can't wait for the 51st to roll around. Yeah, roll around. 30 years they've been married, and now they're old and happy, and they settle down. Settle down. Yeah. 20 years they've been married, and they did everything.
I feel like there's a plot twist coming soon.
You know they have their fun. And then you come along and talking about, so you say you wanna be married.
Oh. Oh.
I'm gonna change your mind. Oh! Got to change. That was a good side, baby. Here comes the bad side. 10
Oh my God.
So now you're 17. I'm running around hanging out in a having your fun. Life for you has just begun, baby. And then you come sing.
I love this part.
So you say you wanna be married. Oh, baby. Trying to put me on a chain. Ain't that some shame? You must be losing your weak little mind.
That's funny.
I ain't ready yet, baby. I ain't ready.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
change your mind. Woo, look out. Oh, I ain't ready to get tied down. I ain't ready. I ain't ready now. Let me live a little while longer. Let me live. Let me live a little while. So if you're finished talking, let me get back in my groove.
I like that song. You know, that song made me want to finish the story that I was telling you. So when it comes to like this, anything rock related, I mean, the rock lifestyle. But that, let me get into the song first. That was just a funny story in terms of like the dysfunction in the marriage, right? Yeah, but it was done so with a very, very playful vocal delivery, which I was very much like captivated by the story and just like the way he was telling the story. It was just kind of had like this humorous feel to it. But also in the background, just like those catchy riffs. But when they brought it down a little bit, those moments where they broke it down, some of my favorite. I wish they kind of prolonged that. That would have been so amazing. But anyways, yeah, with the rock lifestyle, man, like these artists, they had a bunch of girls. It's so crazy. Like when all the guitarists, they always refer to like the women and all of them that like kind of just ran to them. So when I was saying, when I post a guitar story on my Instagram, like it's very rare, and it's so crazy because like to the average person, like. So the song I posted the other day was Led Zeppelin, The Rover, where I was playing it. I was doing the solo, and you know it's pretty fast, right? But like to the average person, fast is like extremely like super duper fast. And then there'll be like girls that swipe up in the story, and mind you, some of them I don't have like no idea who they are because they follow me on YouTube. But like I think about like Jimi Hendrix, I think about Jimmy Page, I think about Prince, I think about whoever, just like guitar players in general, and like the stories that are like paired with them. And I'm just thinking about Jimi Hendrix and some of his stories on this album. I'm like, if this is happening to me, who is a complete nobody, like at all, like just I'm like nowhere near the level of any of these people. Like I should never be in the same sentence or in comparison to those people. And this is like them. It's so like, to put it in the context, it's just so insane. And then to have his like bravado and his swagger while he plays guitar, and now knowing how important he is, like the music and just the genre in general, it's just mind blowing, man. But anyways, very anticlimactic. I'm sorry about it, but track 14 is Highway Chile.
Boots, his heels, Cadillac, a flaming head just a blowing in the wind. Ain't seen a bed in so long, it's a sin. He left home when he was 17. The rest of the world he alone to see.
We got more into like a storytelling vibe.
A rolling stone gathers no moss. Now you probably call him a tramp, but it goes a little deeper than that. He's a highway
Ciao.
man. Now some people say he had a girl back home who messed around and did a pretty wrong. They tell me it kinda hurt him bad. Kinda made him feel pretty sad. I told him to say what went through was fine. Anyway, he left the world behind. But everybody knows
gosh.
His old guitar solo across his back. His dusty boots and seals Cadillac. Flaming hair just a blowing in the wind. Ain't seen a bed in so long, it's a sin. Now you may call him a tramp, but I know it goes a little deeper than that. He's a
I like that so much.
highway chap.
Dun, dun, dun.
Walk on, brother. Don't let no one stop you. Highway chap. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Highway chap. Rolling Stone.
I feel like after every song, you can come out with a riff that's stuck in your head.
Highway chap. Yeah, yeah. Highway chap.
Yeah, I feel like after every song, you can leave every song with a riff stuck in your head. By the way, my neighbors just started playing music extremely loud. I am very sorry if the mic is picking it up. I'm gonna try not to talk too much so we can get the music to kind of cover it. But yeah, I'm very sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. I can't control that. But anyways, Highway Child, right? Child, if I remember him saying that correctly. He's getting more into like that rock star lifestyle, especially in the storytelling side of things, just towards this after Are You Experienced Stone Free 51st fuck. I'm sorry, I just cursed. I'm sorry. Are You Experienced? I felt like that was the psychedelic track, and then we got to what Stone Free 51st Anniversary and Highway Chili or Child. Now we're getting into like a very storytelling centric album, which I'm very much appreciating. Definitely giving some variety in this album, so thank you so much, especially for it being a longer album. But he's really embracing like that lifestyle of just being on the road, if I'm not mistaken. Now, the lead guitar is very flashy, but that it's great because again, you're getting into the lifestyle thing. So for all of them to kind of come together, that's really great. Keeping the energy there too, which for the most part, man, I'm listening to these songs, there's like so much to think about, but I don't have the words to describe what I'm saying. So, you know what? I'm just going to leave it at that. You just gotta feel me on this one. But anyways, track 15 is Can You See Me?
Can you see me? Baby, you on my knees. Oh, yeah. Can you see me, baby?
Bum, 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 bum.
If you can see me doing that, you can see in the future of 1,000 years.
They do that a lot too in this album. Is like draw out the instrument for a bit.
Can you hear me? Right all over town. Yeah, baby. Can you hear me, baby? Right 'cause you put me down. Let's be true. You can hear me doing that. You can hear a freight train coming from 1,000 miles.
You can hear the build-up coming.
Can you hear me?
Bro, the way that guitar goes side to side, like the mixing.
Come home like you supposed to do.
That doesn't get old. Nice. I really like that one, not just because of the guitar, but because of like the playful nature. It's not that I'm not sure if it's intentionally playful in terms of like how they were playing. It's more so like I feel like it comes easy to them, and because it comes so easy to them, they're just playing, they're just having fun. That's what I get just from this song because of its rhythmic section right there. So it was also very energetic, and would you say fast? I wouldn't say fast, but you know, can you see me? It's just like that hook plus like that rhythmic section just really aids in having like this playful feel, but at the same time, you know, the skill level is there, and it's just this bravado and swagger to him that is infectious. But in that song, I think he was kind of like seeking validation. Can you see me? Kind of like wanting some recognition, in whatever aspect that might be, right? But overall, a really great track. I did have a lot of fun listening to that one. Now the next track is 16, Remember.
Oh, remember my baby boy. He used to
nice.
sing for us something, baby. Yes, he used to sing for his dinner, baby. He used to sing so sweet, but since my baby left me, he ain't sang a tune all day.
Oh,
remember the bluebirds and the honeybees.
I like this a lot.
They used to sing for the sunshine. Yes, they used to sing for the honeybees. They used to sing so sweet, but since my baby left me, ain't sing a tune all day, all day. Hey, pretty baby, come on back to me. Make everybody happy as can be. Yeah.
That is so crazy.
So baby, if you please come home again, you know I'll kiss you for my supper. Yeah, you know I'll
Those
kiss you for
sounds
my
too.
dinner, baby, now. But if you don't come back, you know I have to starve to death. 'Cause I ain't had a kiss all day now, all day. Please
Oh.
remember. Got to remember. Yeah. Got to remember, Lord. Come on back in my arms. Make everything back better. Baby, hurry up now. Can you hear me calling you back again now? Come on, baby. Stop jabbing around.
Come on.
Hurry home.
Oh, I'm so sad that song ended. I felt like something even crazier was about to happen because they were bringing it down with the dun 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 dun. But remember, that was a really great song. It's so crazy that these songs are towards the end, man. He's really just looking back at a relationship that's, if it hasn't ended already, it's about to end, and just thinking about like the nostalgic kind of memories they had together. That was a really great. I do love that subject matter in rock music / blues music, just because there's like this feel to it, especially when you add just all the different elements of the instrumental, whether that's the guitar or maybe they're doing oftentimes there's a lot of call and response for that stuff, to this kind of, you know, songs. But very soulful like lyrics, very soulful voice. I feel like I haven't been doing a good job of talking about his voice during this album, but yeah, you could definitely get a great sense of feeling of what he wants you to feel in terms of like, especially these songs, it's a lot more heartfelt and like yearning for somebody. He does an amazing job. I've been talking about his guitar a lot, but really everything else, even the percussion, it's just really nice to hear. So that one, I really do love that one a lot. But now the last track, which is track 17, Red House. Oh, if you've been following that channel, you know I'm gonna love this song.
There's a red house over yonder. That's where my baby stays. Lord, there's a red house over yonder. Lord, that's where my baby stays.
Oh, wow. Ooh, I like that.
I ain't been home to see my baby in 99 and one half days. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. The key won't unlock this door.
That guitar, man.
Wait a minute, something's wrong. Something's going on here. I have a bad feeling that my baby don't live here no more. That's all right, I'll still got my guitar. Look out now.
Oh my God. Golly.
Well, I might as well go back over yonder. Way back above the hill. That's something to do.
Oof. I don't know why my shoulders just keep
I
moving.
might as well go back over yonder. Way back down across the hill. Guess my baby don't love me no more. I know her sister will.
My gosh. What an ending to that one. Okay, Red House was a tremendous song. I really loved it. So if you've been following the channel for a while, anything like very bluesy, that is it just that's for me. That's what I like. But yeah, Red House, loneliness for like this like his lost lover, whatever, whoever he was dealing with at this time, man. Like he made some great music just because of his experiences, right? But yeah, that bluesy guitar, very expressive. You know, it's one thing to have all the skill, but another thing that lends into like just being a great guitarist is the feeling. I'll give you an example, like Prince Purple Rain solo. an intermediate guitar player can play that, like they can learn that guitar solo, but can they replicate the feel of it? You know what I'm saying? Or if you watch any of his live performances and you see him play that solo live and how he improvises a little bit, things like that, it's all about feeling. And you obviously you need the skill level. But when you have like a mixture of those two, when I listen to Jimi Hendrix, it's like holy, like I'm trying not to curse again, but like you can fill in the blank. It's like God, you know. It's so I listen to this. There's so much feeling, but it's not just the guitar. It's his vocals and his band members. You know, I didn't say too much about the bass, which is the bass is sometimes like very important to like the groove of the song, but just the way everything works together is just perfectly done. So this is a really tremendous, like, again, this is a debut album, and I'm listening to like what my personal experiences and what I've been reacting to on this album, and to like some people were saying without Jimi Hendrix you wouldn't have none of those other people you just reacted to, which that in itself is a very big statement. Granted, I'm not from this time period, so I'm not making that statement. It's just what people have been saying in the comments. But when you listen to this and you hear all the different genres of R&B and just rock and some psychedelic stuff, jazz, and all these different like experimental stuff in the studio, it's like, how can you not be like wowed by this? Even if this is not your genre of music that you like to listen to. For example, like a very traditional R&B heavy listener, they'll probably listen to this and they'll be like, what is this, right? This is new to them. But if you just remove like your feelings from it and what you're used to, just listen to it from a standpoint of creation of music, you're like, holy, like they made this in the studio, like to come up with this in the first place. And to keep in mind the context of this album, where from the background information I did, that this was where electric guitar had been pushed to these extremes that it had never done before, and how like these experimental studio effects permanently changed rock music, and then all the like bands after them kind of come and like use this as a back. Man, I just don't have no words, just because again, it's just a holy, nah, man. But this is crazy, because there's so much to love about this album. It's the whole feel of it, the journey it puts you in spiritually, mentally. The songwriting on here is very good. Very melodic bass lines, expressive guitar, expressive drums. I feel like everything kind of worked together. There's a lot of great takeaways from this album too. Like, it would be hard for me to even pick favorites. I even pulled up the shades on track 1. I haven't pulled up the shades for an album in a very long time. Wow, yeah, I'm very impressed. I really do like this album. I think it's really great. This is definitely an album. I already downloaded it, and I do plan to get the vinyl just off of just listening to this for the first time, just because I know myself, I know my music tastes, and I can see myself listening to this very often. Like, I really want to run this back as soon as I hit end recording. But anyways, that's all I really got for y'all. If you want me to continue the journey, please consider, showing love, whether that be on the Patreon or on YouTube, hitting the subscribe button, and comment down below that you want more of this. Also, comment down below some other, bands you want me to react to in hard rock or just rock in general. I would very much like to get into the knee deep, in depth stuff, because this genre has been something that I really enjoyed, and I wouldn't have found it if I didn't do YouTube. A lot of my videos that I do are recommendations from like comment section, people like voting on or like commenting this one album in particular very often. Even if you see an artist that I cover often, I don't necessarily, because I cover them often, it doesn't mean I like them. People just really respect that I could say if I like a song or if I hate a song, or in between, like I give a reasoning why. So even to those people, I still say thank you, because you even support me even if I don't like your favorite artist. But when it comes to rock music, man, I haven't found an artist on this channel from the rock music standpoint that I didn't rock with, that I genuinely enjoy these albums. And granted, you guys are telling me the classics, you guys are telling me to revisit the classics and not necessarily one that's like under the radar. So maybe that's what it is, but I genuinely do love this, and I'm so glad I listened to Jimi Hendrix, because as a guitar player myself, I could take, man, you got to be willing to learn. But anyways, that's all I got for y'all. This outro is very long. Until next time, catch you in the next one.